From the Stream Television Studios, here's your Stream News Update with Mark Heim.
This is your Stream Television News Update for Wednesday, March 19th, 2014. I'm Mark Heim. With the award of a $1.6 million grant from the U.S. Department of Agriculture in hand to start and complete a state-of-the-art waste treatment plant, Titusville City Council is giving the go-ahead to low bidders for the general construction and electrical work. After a brief pause in the council meeting last night, council accepted the resignation of Becky Smith from the City Planning Commission. The now empty seat on the Planning Commission was immediately filled by the unanimous appointment of Pleasantville native Abigail Watson Popescu, who brings with her extensive knowledge of historical preservation. The Billy Brown Building, a component of the Titusville Housing Authority, Tuesday presented the city of Titusville with a check for just under $16,000. Since 2010, the Billy Brown complex has paid over $127,000 in lieu of taxes. The county-wide library system is developing policies that would limit internet access for those patrons who have trouble returning materials on time or at all and allow fines to build up. Specifically, the Board of Directors of the Benson Library adopted 3 policies yesterday afternoon during their regular monthly meeting. So if you have a book or other library item out for over 3 months, no internet for you. And no internet for you if your card is expired or if you rack up fines of over $10. Congressman Glenn G.T. Thompson was in Titusville yesterday noontime to visit with the Titusville Rotary. About jobs and unemployment, the congressman remarked the best way to improve the employment picture is to increase opportunities for education and training, allowing potential workers a wider range of job choices. As to the Affordable Health Care Act, Thompson says there are more losers than winners, admitting there are people who are faring better under the new health care law. But he also said he went through the insurance exchange process and came back with essentially the same policy he had before, but with a higher price tag. Regarding shale gas, he says the best policy is for the federal government to keep hands off of what works in one state because it will not work in another. This has been your Stream Television News Update for Wednesday, March 19th, 2014. I'm Mark Heim.